happened once before for me, a transformational stone, if you know the crystal, and it's just popped up again, and I feel like I want to be putting it on the cards this for this next 7 days. So as if we're going through transformation again. So there you go. So what we've got for the next 7 days for Gemini. So current, recent, very recent, past. If you do see a card, I'll try my best to keep them in the camera. Got to get better at that, haven't I? The your current, recent, past. If you see a card that does tend to pop up, these feel very well, just more controlled and nice compared to what I've had so far. Anyway, I do notice a difference in the cards when I'm doing it. It's funny, isn't it? Right, so that's about conflict. It's so recent past, you may have had some conflict, whoever this resonates for. This is a general read, remember, so tell you what resonates. So we've got 5 of Wands there. Everyone's wanting to do like the argy-bargy thing of, they're wanting to, but that's my decision, and what about mine? And no one's really listening to each other there, and that's why there's conflict. It's really telling you that, everyone could do with just listening to each other and hearing everybody out. So that was the recent past there. What about current energies for Gemini? I'd rather focus on current and future, really. I just put the past one there just to give us a story. So Hierophant, right? So this is about, contract systems, legal systems, religious systems. It means things like marriage as well, or higher commitment. It can also be people who want to be seen to be doing the right thing as well. So, it can mean a few things, the Hierophant there. But that's in the current energy there. And what else for Gemini for the current energies, please? Page of Pentacles. So these are bringing these new ideas to earth, really grounding these ideas. So it's a page, the new ideas, perhaps quite naive, but things grow as you go. Any more for the current energy? Page of Wands, which is the passionate side of the these ideas as well. So you've got the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Wands, where sometimes these ideas, yes, he's a page, so it could be an aspect or an area within it. It doesn't mean there's a page, actually it can mean that there's younger people around you, or someone who's in a page energy, and it could also mean there's options here of someone who's a grounded person and someone's more passionate. So that could be the thing as well, and for commitment. So there's different ways to look at the cards, but also it can be it could be the same person with grounded new ideas with the energy of passion, but they don't quite know how to go forward with them. There's a naivety, they don't know the wisdom of how they're going to work, but they want to bring them into fruition. Yeah, so that's what we've got there. Any more for the, I hope that makes sense, any more for the current energy for Gemini, please? Yes, it could be about projects, it could be about some sort of offer coming to you as well, with the Hierophant of commitment there, but also for contracts and projects, could be that as well. So watch what you're doing with contracts, and cross the T's, dot the I's, make sure the contracts are as they should be. Any more for the current energy? Very nice the way the cards are going. Right, so this is movement as well, so this is good. So there's movement about this. 8 of Wands is very much communication coming in, really. So it might be communication from one or either type page energy for a bit more of a commitment as well, or projects, more communication about projects to bring these ideas into fruition. So there you go. And that could be your energy, or what's around you at the moment. And right, so this is about, so for the wand energy, the first one, the Ace of Wands in the journey, the Ace of Wands is about the very dynamic new beginning. The 2 of Wands is starting the momentum of that, and the 3 of Wands is actually, it's underway, but it can look like it's far off in the distance there, but keep going, you're on the right track with the project. So there you go. So Maybe it's about projects and contracts, or maybe it's about a person and commitment. And it's in your current energy as well, which is lovely, the star energy. And this is all about regrowth, renewal, having faith in what sometimes we can't see, but there's a faith of knowing it's going to happen, that kind of thing. It's also about, you know, really appreciating where we're at, even appreciating when we're breathing lovely fresh air in, the birds around us, you know, just a renewal of appreciation as well. And this lady, you know, she's very happy in her own skin. There's no clothes on there, you know, she's just free and happy. And some might say that's being vulnerable, but she's very much, I'm saying she because it looks like a she, but this is, you know, it's not about genders, it's just the energy we have. And this is the ethereal and the emotions, and she's feeding the earth here, and it's, you know, and these are all the chakras, so very much in your own power and your own star energy there, so that's lovely. So what we've got in the current, the very near future for Gemini, very near future, and if you do see a card repeat, it might be an extra message. Just look it up on Google or whatever. So I'm not going to really be paying attention to that bit. So, right, so very near future for Gemini. Right, these flew out. So the moon energy, the Knight of Wands, and right, okay, well, be careful because there's a Knight of Wands coming up in the very near future energies. So this is where it's going then. We've got, I mean, the Knight of Wands is about moving forward passionately as well, in, you know, whatever you want to do, in a passionate communication. So, you know, if it is about projects, then it's a move forward to passionate, you know, beginnings. But it can also be careful, because it could be that in and out energy where the full on and then the full off, like a bit like a player energy. And the moon cards here suggesting that be careful, because some things aren't always what you see. You know, there's a dog here on this side, but on that side there's a wolf, there's a scorpion coming out of this. You know, water indicates energy, emotions, and there's a scorpion coming out here, and it's Scorpio season. So be careful of that, you know, duality, really, that's telling you. And if that's connected with a Knight of Wands energy, then, you know, these offers coming in is, I mean, there's a grounded one and a Wands one, perhaps. Just be careful that you're not dealing with some sort of player. So and this is about the Seven of Pentacles. Is, you know, you worked really hard. There's the energy of working really, really hard and tired now as well. So that sort of seems to be coming into the energy as well. So keep within your star energy and be careful. I know you could be tired. You might have to deal with more things that are dualities, and, you know, there might be careful, because you may have to be being strong around a Knight of Wands player energy as well. So yeah, watch what you're doing here. Just be strong. I know you could be tired of having to, you know, you've also already had to deal with conflicts, got through that. Being in your star energy, keep doing that. Okay, is there anything that you would suggest now for Gemini? Right, Nine of Wands. Oh, well, this is the suggestion for you, Gemini, just to, you know, this is, you've worked really hard. The Nine of Wands is where you've worked really hard on a project, or, you know, your life, moving yourself forward with people, and you've got through it, you know, and there's lots of hope about this card. You can see all of the new shoots of growth here on these wands. So it is about hope and for success, really. So that's the suggestion for you, Aries. Just to keep with your hope, keep moving on. I know it's been hard. You know, you've got the Seven of... In fact, you've got a few of the stories of the wands here. It's all wands in your have you noticed here? You've got a few major arcana as well, with the Hierophant, which is the commitment, you know, card systems and things. You've got the lovely star energy and you've got the moon there. So these are major life changes here for you. So you've got some lessons here. Be careful of the duality to learn perhaps. And you can see with all the wands energy, you've got the 5 of wands, the 7 of wands, the 8 of wands and the 9 of wands. So passionate communication, but you're tired, you've worked really hard. And but there's hope and success here. You've also got the 3 of wands as well, crikey. It's all wands, it's all about. And the Knight of wands. Wands, 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 wands. You could do with, you've got the pentacle here as well. You could do with, you know, the swords are about truth. But it's good that there's not too many swords in there because that can come, you know, overthinking and things. And yeah, and we need some cup energy coming in as well for you. So good luck, Gemini, all the best, and I'll see you next week.